Welcome children, I will wrap up this genetic problems with the problems based on two diseases, X-linked diseases as well as the disease caused due to sickle cell anemia. Under X-linked or sex-linked diseases, we are having hemophilia and color blindness. So, we are having three problems based on hemophilia or color blindness, same pattern, and three other problems based on sickle cell anemia. So, before starting the problems on hemophilia or color blindness, remember the pattern of inheritance. It is X-linked or sex-linked recessive inheritance. So, I am just giving the inheritance pattern X-linked recessive inheritance. Two diseases, hemophilia, you know the condition where blood clotting does not take place, and the other example is color blindness, inability to identify colors like the basic or primary colors red, blue, green. Now remember, let this gene capital C indicates normal color vision, or in the case of hemophilia let it be normal clotting, because both are having the same pattern. I am going together, I am explaining it simultaneously. So, let capital C indicates normal color vision if it is in the case of color blindness, or in the case of hemophilia let it be normal clotting. So, let me bifurcate it clearly, color blindness and the side is dealing with the disease hemophilia. Now, small c indicates opposite of this. Normal color vision, opposite small c will indicate color blindness, the defect, and here small c indicates hemophilia or lack of clotting. Clear? Now, the possible, now irrespective this side or that side, the possible genotypes. I am giving the genotypes of the females and the genotypes of the males. Females are represented by XX. There are three types of females, whereas males there are only two types of males. Males are represented by XY. So, now I have indicated only the sex chromosomes. Now, I am going to indicate the C to it. In the first case, let this first case be a normal female. So, X capital superscript I have put capital C, X capital C. Second case I am going to give X capital C, X small c, and third case X small c, small c. Now, this is the options for female. There are three options. X capital C stands for normal female. X capital C, X small c stands for normal female, but she is a carrier female, and X small c, the defective female. If it is hemophilia, it's the defect, or if it is color blindness, it's a case of color blindness. Now, males there are two possibilities only. One is X capital C Y, superscript we put C, and this is indicative of a normal male, whereas X small c Y is indicative of a hemophilic or colorblind male. So, I will put defective male. So, these are the 5 genotypes, 3 genotypes of females and 2 genotypes of males. So, if you have this in mind, you can work out any type of problems. So, getting back to the questions. A hemophilic man marries a normal homozygous woman. What is the probability of their daughter to be hemophilic? So, a hemophilic man. So, here gender is important. Hemophilic man, the only option is X small c Y, marries a normal woman. So, normal woman, we saw two cases of normal woman. One normal woman is X capital C, X capital C. The other normal woman is X capital C, X small c. Both are normal, but they have clearly said homozygous, which means this woman. So I am going ahead with X capital C, X capital C. Now this is indicative of the parents. Now gametes, the same format. Gametes we have X small c and then Y, applying the law of segregation of gametes, and here X capital C. I need not repeat the second because it is the same of this. So only one type is represented. Clear? Now working the cross offsprings. This will cross with this gamete, this will cross with this gamete. So here we have X capital C, X small c, and here we have X capital C and Y. Now, what is the probability of the daughter to be hemophilic? 0 probability. So, the probability of their daughter to be hemophilic, no chance, 0% chance. Clear? Or if they ask you the same question, ask what are the phenotypes of the children. I made the change in the question. What are the phenotypes of the children? We have the daughter, normal daughter, and a normal son. So, 2 normal children are formed. Though the man is hemophilic man, he need not worry. His 2 children, son and daughter, are safe. They are not hemophilic. But remember, the daughter is the carrier. Okay. Next problem. Next problem, second problem. What will be the kind of children born to a normal father and a carrier mother for the trait of hemophilia? If I change this hemophilia to color blind also, it is the same. So, hemophilia and colorblind, same pattern of inheritance. So, I just strike this and I have indicated let it be colorblind. I am taking a turn, let it be colorblind. So, once again the question goes like this: what will be the kind of children born to a normal father and a carrier mother? So, clearly normal father, there is only one option, X capital C Y, cross with what mother? Carrier mother. We know carrier mother is this option we have to go. X capital C, X small c. Okay. So, we are going to see what are the options, what type of children are born to these parents. Ready? Gametes. X capital C, X capital C. Next we have X capital C, X small c. Then we are having X capital C and Y, and last we are having X small c and Y. Now look, you can see the girls, daughters all are normal daughters. See, this is a normal daughter, this is a normal but a carrier daughter, this is a normal son, but this is a hemophilic son. So, if you talk in terms of daughters and sons, daughters are all normal, one son normal, and another son is having the defect. Whether it's colorblind or hemophilia depends on the question. So, it's actually easy to crack these questions if you have the genotypes in mind. So, you got the answer? All the daughters. Now, if they ask the percentage, you can easily give it in percentage. All the daughters are normal, 50% normal, and the sons 50% are normal and 50% is defective. Clear? Now, I am going to the next question. Next question, the third question: a normal couple give birth to one hemophilic son and 2 normal daughters. Work out the cross to show the genotypes of the parents and their progeny. So, here the couple are both normal, the father and mother are normal. But it was found that the sons, one son was hemophilic. So, it was exactly the previous cross. Anyway, we will not have reference at the time of exam. So, remember, normal couple and the children, one is hemophilic. So, what you have to do is, normal definitely for the father, there are only 2 options, X capital C Y or X small c Y. For the mother, there are these 2 options for them to be normal. You can go for X capital C, X capital C, X capital C, X small c. But for the father, we have to make the father normal. So I cannot go with this option. Sorry, I should, it is very clear that the father is normal. So I cannot go with this option, but I must go with the first option. So the option I am taking for the father is X capital C Y. He is a normal man. Now mother, definitely I will go for not the homozygous mother, I will go for the carrier mother. Now the gametes, X capital C Y, X capital C, X small c. Now the cross, X capital C, X capital C. Next I have X capital C, X small c. Then I am having X capital C, Y, and last I am having X small c, Y. This is a hemophilic son, whereas this is a normal son. These daughters are normal. This is also normal. This is also a normal daughter. Normal, normal, normal. So the son is normal. One son is normal, but one son is hemophilic. So in that case, we have to decide the case of the mother. We have to definitely go for a carrier mother. So when they say that the couple are normal, father definitely no other option, go for the option X capital C Y. The other option is X small c y, means it is going against the question which is indicative that the husband is also normal. So that the only option is to go with X capital C Y. But for mother there are two options, either we can make a normal mother X capital C or X capital C small c. But here we have to go for the second option because she is going to have a hemophilic son. So I worked out 3 problems, usually asked problems. So the same thing can be substituted with color blindness. So the same format, it's easy to crack hemophilia. Remember the genotypes in your mind. Next, the last disease, sickle cell anemia, where the hemoglobin gets a distorted shape, and as a result the RBC appears to be sickle-like, and these people have difficulty in breathing hence. The first problem coming under sickle cell anemia. Before going into the problem, we must remember the genotypes for sickle cell anemia. There are 3 genotypes irrespective of the gender. So here we need not consider the sex of the parents, just the genotype. HBA superscript A indicates normal person. HBS again a normal person. HBS indicates sickle cell anemic person. This is normal, this is also normal. Clear? This is the only possible genotypes. Clear? So this is the case where the shape of the RBC gets distorted, becomes sickle shape, and as a result they have difficulty in oxygen carrying capacity. So let's crack these problems. The first problem. A normal couple has sickle cell anemic child. Give the genotypes of the couple. So a normal couple, so this is also normal, this is also normal, but they have to have a sickle cell anemic child. For the child, so I am just drawing the child first. HBS is indicator of the child. This child got one HBS from one parent and the other HBS from the other parent. Hence, what type of parents? The parent should have HBS, so which we will select? Should I select the first option HBA or HBS? And both the parents are normal. So which option will I select? I will select the option HBS. So I am putting HBS. So it is matching to the person. They are normal. Both are normal, but the child born to them is sickle cell anemic. So the contributors to that HBS is from both the parents. They did not get, the child did not get HBS from one parent, one HBS from the father and the other HBS from the mother. So definitely we have to make the parents the heterozygous condition. Next question. Second, a sickle cell anemic man has normal children. What is the genotype of his spouse? So here we are going with a sickle cell anemic man. Definitely this is one parent. Confirmed. He is sickle cell anemic. HBS is the man. We don't know what is the genotype of his spouse or wife, but all the children born to them are normal, which means that this woman, HBS of the father comes to the child. Definitely there is only contribution of HBS to the child. So, but the child is normal, which means HBA has come from the mother. So, this mother should be either HBA, HBA or HBA, HBS. But I am ruling out the option HBA, HBS. Why? Because there is chance for HBS also to come to this child. So, all the children born to them, it is not one child, all the children born to them are normal, which means that the mother is homozygous, HBA, HBA, not HBA, HBS. If at all she is HBA, HBS, at least one child will get the HBS and from the father HBS. So, father definitely will contribute the HBS. So, the mother should contribute HBA. So, we can rule out this possibility of HBA, HBS, because if this is going to be the mother, definitely one or two children will be having sickle cell anemia, because HBS can be contributed from the mother and from the father, which means the child can be sickle cell anemic. Here they are saying that all the children born are normal. So, definitely father confirmed with the question HBH, HBS, but mother we have to decide whether she is HBA, HBA or HBA, HBS. I ruled out HBA, HBS because HBA is given or contributed by the mother, and all the children are getting the HBA from the mothers, which means that she should not have HBS. Clear? Then we have the third question. A sickle cell anemic man has 50% normal children, 50% sickle cell anemic children. What is the genotype of his spouse? Now it is unlike the second question. Second question indicates 100%, all children are normal, but here it indicates 50-50. Okay, and he is sickle cell anemic, like the same as the second question, he is sickle cell anemic. So, HBS, no doubt. And the woman, his spouse or wife, we should go for this option or this option. Now, we know if we go for this option, I am indicating go for this option, all the children will be normal. Only if we go for this option, because we saw in the previous question, but we go for this option, there is chances of 50-50. So, let us do a trial and error, or because we worked out already this model problem, we know we can rule out with this and go ahead with the heterozygous spouse. So, I am going for the second option for the mother, HBA, HBS. Now, so this is the parents. Now, the gametes. Here only one type of gamete, HBS. Here two types of gametes, HBA and HBS. Now, work the cross, this with this and this with this. Now, in the first case we get HBS, HBA, and second case HBS, HBS. Now, it falls in that ratio 50-50, 50% is to 50%. See, 50% normal, 50% sickle cell anemic. So that is because I took this spouse. Clear? But on the other hand, if I would have taken HBA, HBA, so I am going to work that problem. HBA, HBA. So the gametes here only one type, HBS, and here the gametes only one type, HBA. And look, the offspring HBS, HBA, indicating that all children are normal. So I gave a try of the other option, HBA, HBA. where the spouse is going to be HB, it will not work, we will get all normal children. We need 50% normal and 50% abnormal. So, I ruled it out and I took the other option HBA, HBS, and when I do with HB, HBS, we get 50-50. Clear? So, these are also very easy set of problems. So, here also warrants the genotypes of the 3 individuals irrespective of the sex. So, I hope these 2 disorders are clear. X-linked or sex-linked disorders, which includes hemophilia or color blindness, and the second set of problems are belonging to sickle cell anemia, where there are only 3 genotypes, HB-HBA, HB-HS and HB-HBS. Clear? So, you can either opt for trial and error method or you can jump into conclusions, because it is easy. By now you can understand, when you work out these 3 problems, by now you know what type of children are born to HBA, HBS or HB, HBA and vice versa. So, it is easy. So, if you work out, everything will fall in place. I hope you have understood all the genetic problems. Thank you.